Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at your next breakthrough in life. And to do this reading, I will be shuffling this deck and pulling out 3 cards, and we will be matching it with 3 crystals. That of course will all depend on your favorite way of picking your pile. And which way you would prefer to pick your piles, either through the cards or your crystals. And speaking of which, if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, you will find a timestamp for that below. And there's also a new section of Spirit, please pick my pile. If this is what you would like to pick your pile using today, you will also find a timestamp for that below. All right, so let's check out your cards. For pile number 1, you have the keyword beginnings. For pile number 2, you have the keyword imagination. And for pile number 3, you have the keyword balance. Just as mentioned, if you prefer to pick your piles using your crystals, then let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, you've got the cherry quartz. For pile number 2, you've got the Amazonite. And for pile number 3, you've got the rose quartz. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. In case you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It's meant to take you to the messages that you're meant to hear in today's reading, especially all about your next breakthroughs in life. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps below. Click on your times, which will take you straight to your readings. And please note that in a moment, I will be assigning different zodiac signs to each pile. If this is something that you feel you would enjoy, please stick around. If this is something that you do not prefer, then please pause the video and take as much time as you need. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then in that case, as you know, this section has been created specifically for you guys. I will be shuffling your zodiac signs, and in a moment, I'll be drawing 4 signs for each pile. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Do I have 4? I think so. There we go. So these are the signs for pile 1. These will be the signs for pile number 2, and these will be the signs for pile number 3. Let's see what we've got. For pile number 1, the signs are Aquarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, as well as Sagittarius. For pile number 2, the signs are Leo, Libra, Aries, as well as Pisces. And the signs for pile number 3 are Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, as well as Gemini. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. Alternatively, if you prefer to pick your pile or piles using other placements in your chart, please feel free to do that. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps below. Click on your times, which will take you straight to your reading. And also please note that the next section of this introduction is about spirit picking your pile. If this is something that you would like to stick around for, if you feel like, oh, I'd like for spirit to pick my pile today, then yeah, this next section is for you. If this is something that you do not prefer, then please pause the video and take as much time as you need. So if you prefer to pick your pile today, actually, if you prefer for spirit to pick your pile today, then you've come to the right section. As we do every day, the magician will represent pile 1, the high priestess will present pile 2, and the empress will present pile number 3. And what we're gonna do is shuffle them around, asking spirit, what are their piles today? For the people listening to this section, please. What are their pile today? Until a card moves. This one moved. And let's check what we have. So your pile today is pile number 2, the high priestess. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed the different ways of picking your pile in today's reading. I hope you found them useful and enjoyable. And as usual, you know the drill. Once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps below. Click on your times, and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your next breakthrough in life. Can't wait to see what this reading is going to be all about. These are the decks that I'll be using. I see a split here, so I'm gonna honor that and actually get all of these 4 cards. All right. Oh, another 5th one. Right. So yeah, these are the decks that I'll be using. I don't know if I just mentioned that. I was too focused on the split. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful cherry quartz. Your significator card is the spirit aspect of Aries with the keyword beginnings. Actually, it says strike iron and flint to make fire. Interesting. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Aquarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. I do see these 3 tarot cards popping out, so I'm going to take them. And let's check out your oracle cards first to see what this breakthrough could be all about. Right. So you've got, we got to be careful here with the YouTube rules. Right. So you've got the 82nd Enneagram with integration, a growth level. Well, it says a pleasure, right? The keyword here is, main keyword here is pleasure. But we've got other keywords such as organization, relaxation, joy, serenity, celebration, high level of ethics. Beautiful card, really. It's the Enneagram between control and letting go. All right. You also have the story of Badang's will. We'll read like a short description about it in a moment. It says determination, risk, and resilient. Can we fit one of these cards here? I guess we can. We totally can. Okay. So you've got Venus in Aquarius with detachment. You've got Jupiter in Libra with negotiation. Both have their arms up to carry something, to balance something, find balance, maybe balance in negotiation. You've got, whoa, Sun in Taurus with acquisition. You've got Sun in Aries, Aries again, with assertion. Right? And you've got Sun in Capricorn with achievement. I guess we can just place them right next to each other. You've got grief. You know, that turtle, well, not that turtle, but a tortoise in Hindu mythology carries the world on its back. So the carrying here seems to be very significant. And you've got patience. Ooh, okay. I think your cards are quite clear, but let's wait and see until we have the first tarot roll so that we have a complete picture of what we're seeing. Your cards have been very generous with the different types of energies it's showing us. Okay, so you've got the Two of Cups, the High Priestess, and you've got the Four of Pentacles. I will pull out the rest of your tarot cards, but I will not reveal them now because I really feel this is giving us a strong message with what we're seeing. But let's pull them out for now. Can you see that last one? I don't think so. Let's keep it here for now. Ooh, I just noticed this one here as well. Well, I just noticed a lot of covering all of a sudden that we had to do. Even the tortoise shell is a form of covering. If we take a look at the grief, it makes me feel like you are carrying so much at the moment, specifically grief. You're carrying a lot of responsibilities, but mostly it seems to me like you are carrying a lot of heaviness. Since we have pleasure here, it looks like you're carrying a lot of grief and sadness. And you are treading through life as you have learned to carry this and adapt. You see all of the muscles here. You've adapted to carrying all of this grief with you as you go through life. And then you've got detachment here. And so with that, we'll talk about this one, and something else will happen in life. Yeah, this is a very spiritual reading, and two things will happen as a consequence of one. You have a very interesting message today. This has to talk about, talking about how in this next phase of your life, you are growing resilience and strength and determination to release and detach from this grief. Not only is this leading to your happiness, I feel like this is leading to your general well-being of feeling happy in life, but it is also going to directly lead to you creating a great achievement and acquisition. This is the second house, the house of finances and resources. And you can see it here with patience. You can see the strawberry is day by day turning bright red, ripening. So that's a summary of what I'm seeing here. But let's talk about it bit by bit. I feel like with the beginnings of Aries here, life spark is being ignited within you. You are not carrying this weight alone. There's something about the universe or God, whatever you believe in, carrying it with you. And I say that because of my observation from the very beginning when I told you this reminds me of the tortoise, the Hindu tortoise that carries the world. It is, by the way, the reincarnation of the god Vishnu, carrying the weight of the world. So there's something about you maybe carrying it in your heart, but rest assured that God or the universe is absolutely carrying it with you. It looks like you are, but you're really being carried through this. And I see that you are at the moment with negotiation between learning to let go and with control here, learning to become strong from the past experiences and becoming more resilient to not being perhaps so affected by grief so much later on in your life. That's why I've got the Sun in Aries with assertion. I feel like you are becoming stronger, a more confident person, learning to have a more balanced mind with detachment here. Like you later on will be experiencing things, but you're not so going to be so involved emotionally and mentally in it. You'll be able to have the sort of balance that will allow you to go through things with a lot of strength and confidence, but with enough emotions to understand it and process it and do the right thing for yourself. And with the Two of Cups here, two things are about to come together. Two things are going to happen at the same time. It's almost like as if one energy was waiting for the other to spark. And that has to do with your great achievements in life and acquisition. Speaking of acquisition, and that's what you don't see coming with the High Priestess, nor this nor that really, but these are two things you don't really see coming. I see a lot of people giving you money. I see you making with the Four of Pentacles, acquiring a lot of money. I see something about, these could be like, depending on what you do, job offers. Please take this job, please take this job. If you have your own business, it's like people love what you are presenting and they, it's funny. It reminds me of this quote, shut up and take my money. So it's like demand, high demand. I see a lot of people wanting to give you their money because you've got something solid with the Four of Pentacles. You've got great achievement. In fact, although we don't see the Emperor yet, this really does remind me of creating an empire. So what's your breakthrough? I see you going through that process at the moment of these two things. I see you working hard to get to these two things. And with great organization, and believe it or not, with great relaxation and joy and serenity, you will be able to have both of these energies in your life. So it's not necessarily about working hard towards removing the grief or to build whatever it is that you want to build here. It is more about focusing on how you organize yourself, how you relax, how much joy you put your attention to in life and serenity you reach. These four things will really allow you to, perhaps this is talking about higher vibration, how Aquarius looks like, these vibrations will allow you to vibrate higher and thus attract these two things to you much easier. But in any case, here it is just a matter of time that you're gonna go through this breakthrough. It's just a matter of time. And I see you in the process of it now. Before you know it, this fruit will ripen and it will be hanging low and you're gonna be picking them up and enjoying the fruits of your hard work. So remember, right now, it's not the time of working hard. Please don't cancel your hard work, don't get me wrong. But I mean, put your focus on being more organized, on relaxing, on finding joys in life with whatever is there now. The more you indulge into that energy and put your attention into that energy as well as serenity, the faster you're going to move towards these two. Okay, and I see you going through that now. Before I open your tarot cards here, let's take a look at Badang's will story. And I think it's going to give us good perspective. So we're opening at page 37. There we go. The keywords here are determination, risk, resilient, Badang, and the stone. So the story is, oh, where is it from? Badang's will. It's from Singapore. Interesting. So it says, Badang was born with a weak body, and despite great effort, he never developed any physical talents. His relentless dedication led him to make a pact with a demon, an endeavor we all know to be risky. Through a daunting test, though, he unlocked superhuman strength that allowed him to help others. This card speaks of the risks and rewards of perseverance. Much like Badang, your diligent efforts might not have borne fruit yet. Oh my God, wow. However, this card encourages you to stay the course, for your unwavering commitment is about to be put to the test. So, yeah, it looks like maybe you weren't given great fortune in terms of your emotions here. And maybe you've gone through something so difficult. There's a lot of grief that you are carrying. But despite that, you will be able to bring great pleasure into your life as well as great achievement. The fruit is nearly ripening for you. So continue to do your hard work. Obviously, you've worked very hard before. You've gained these muscles. Continue to work hard, but put your attention on these things as we've discussed. Don't give up. I'm really seeing with the story, with perseverance, don't give up. Sometimes it could feel, especially by the way, towards the end, when you've gone such a long way trying to get something, and you could give up right before you get it. You know that drawing we used to see in social media, I don't know, 10 years ago, of that person who's mining and digging, trying to find the diamonds, and at the very end, when he was like one hit away from getting his diamonds, you see him walking out. So you might get these feelings of hopelessness, perhaps in the coming few days, feeling like, oh my God, I've been at it for so long, whether it's the grief or the achievement. Don't give up. You're nearly there, especially now more intense than any time, because you seem to be so motivated to go through all of this hardship. And sometimes after going such a long way, you could feel tired and feel like giving up. But your cards are showing with negotiate, don't let it go now. Negotiate with these emotions of wanting to give up, wanting to rest. You're nearly there. Why throw out all of your hard work? Don't give in to these moments of nothing is happening, what's going to happen anyway, things like, am I kidding myself, or any of these thoughts. Don't give in to them. Keep at it, and you're going to create great achievement. Okay, so you've got the moon card. Interesting. That's really interesting. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. And you've got the Nine of Cups. Here's the thing. These days, that's what's going to happen different. The moon shows me that you can't see really what's going on. We've been discussing also you can't see ahead if you're really going to make it either there or here. These next days, few days, or this next part of your life, very soon, you will be able to find out the culprit for all of this. The culprit for the grief, or how to finally remove that very thing that's standing in your way from gaining your strength. And you will find the culprit also to why this achievement hasn't happened yet. That's going to be a big deal, and I want to actually expand on that. What are you going to find? And I'm sure you're meant to find it in due time, but let's just get an idea. about what you're going to find. What are you going to find here? Because I see you finding the culprit and fighting it once and for all. It's like slaying it once and for all. That demon, that monster, out of your life. So what is it going to be? Or maybe you're going to get it here. 7 of Pentacles. King of Swords. The Devil card. Oh, that's the root cause of everything. And I see you're going to be empowered to mentally cut it off once and for all. You know what the 7 of Pentacles is reminding me of? The, I don't know what we call it when we're planting. The plants that just grow everywhere. Taking nutrition from whatever it is that you're planting. I think they're called weeds, right? They grow very quickly. And you, this culprit, I think you were very focused on the surface level. It grows, you cut it off. It grows, you cut it off. Very focused on maintenance for so long. I think now you're just going to find out the root of it and take it from the root. That's what it's all about. You're going to go like, oh, that is the root cause for all of how I feel. Oh, that is the root cause of why I'm not making these achievements. So there is a lot of aha moments, enlightening moments happening these days for you. And you're going to handle it better. You're going to, with this type of information, go, right, so I'm going to let go of this. I'm going to get more control on that. Yeah, with the King of Swords, definitely. You're able to make better strategic decisions. So all in due time, but you're really going to find the culprit to these 2 areas specifically in your life. And it's funny, you might be thinking, these 2, yes. You're going to find the culprit to these 2 because it's somehow these 2 energies are working together in your life, whether you realize it or not. And you find the culprit to one, it is matched energetically by finding the culprit to the other. So what I am seeing here up next in your life is that there's an enlightening moment of going, oh my God, I've been guarding everything, and I didn't know what I was guarding everything from. That is the root cause for these 2, or that's the root cause for this, and that's the root cause for that, so that you're gaining more power. You're being empowered in the next part of your life. And you are taking it slow with the Knight of Pentacles. Now you have a plan, a strategic plan. You know what to do. You know what the root cause is. And you have a better step, a better strategy. Maybe with patience here and the Knight of Pentacles, you're not going to take it out right away, but at least you're like, I know what it is. I know how to get there. I know what my steps are. I'm very and fully capable of taking these steps. And you are with the Knight of Pentacles, taking it step by step every day. You're like, I know what to do. This is what I need to do today. Good. That's all I'm going to focus on. And then step by step every day in these 2 areas, I see that you are fulfilling your dreams regarding them with the 9 of Cups. Day by day, you pour into your cup and you fulfill them until at some point you level up and you go, wow, I finally was able to achieve these 2 things for myself. I just paused because I see a lot of children here, and it reminds me of your inner child. Day by day, as you take a step, you're really filling the cup of your inner child that wanted to experience these types of emotions. And your inner child had to experience it slowly. But you really weren't able to see your inner child. You see, you can barely see them. You were clouded because you didn't know what the culprit was that was standing in your way. And now that you know, you're able to see the needs of your inner child better. You're able to pour into their cup every day. Since this is the case, I want to get some guidance for your inner child, for your grief, and for this achievement. We already know, by the way, don't forget that your most important keywords here are organization, relaxation, joy, and serenity. Write them down. Writing is like a magical spell, and it will allow you to remember to do these things every day. Okay, so what is your guidance for your inner child and filling your cup? What is your guidance? 10 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Wands. Organization. It's exactly the same advice. You won't believe it. The 10 of Pentacles. It's feeling the blessings, enjoying and feeling the blessings of the very things you are abundant with today. It's kind of like stop and smell the roses. You see this business, this very wealthy, busy merchant taking their time to connect with the dear things in life, with their puppies, with their family, with their children. So there's something about you have a lot of blessings at the moment. You must connect with these blessings and enjoy them every day. Stop and smell the roses. Have fun with what you have. The King of Swords obviously speaks to that aspect of organization. Make sure you are organized, because this is kind of like working smarter rather than harder. It's a time to learn how to organize yourself better. It's not the time of building that muscle, because obviously you've worked very hard there, and it's kind of like cutting the weed rather than looking at the root cause. And the King of Swords here shows you that by being more organized, you'll be able to achieve much more. You'll nip things in the bud. And the 3 of Wands with the message here. You see, this is the before tarot. In a moment, this figure is going to turn around and look at the sailing ships. So there's something about you're looking in the wrong direction without realizing it. You are trying to look for a message or for information in the wrong direction. How things work is right in front of you, but you are not looking at it. You're trying to go somewhere, but you're already there. So how can you turn around and see it? We've got 2 cards there. How can you turn around and see it? Wake up, Judgment. 7 of Swords. You do know the story here, right? This is the figure from Camp A, and they're about to steal the swords of Camp B in order to avoid the war the next day. So it's not about being stronger to win the war. It's about preventative measures. It's about preventative measures. What are the things that are causing the weakness, the immobility in your life? These are the things you need to wake up to. Prevent the harm, and it will be the beginning of your path to finding everything you are looking for. Prevention. It's not about learning how to heal when things happen. It's about waking up to realize what are the things that are causing these issues and to prevent them to begin with. And you might be surprised to realize that sometimes prevention takes you down the right path automatically. Wow. That was an interesting question that we asked here with the 9 of Cups. What do you need to do to be filling the cup of your inner child? Your inner child is waiting for you, and that's how you fill their cup. And equally, they will be giving you back so much. The life that sparks out of an inner child, the imagination and the magic, is enough to take you anywhere so quickly. And this is where you want to be focused on. Strategize on focusing on prevention. Have fun with everything that you have now. Just like an inner child, when we were children, it didn't matter what it is that our parents gave us. If they gave us like any regular item that we take for granted now, we would have imagined them as flying planes, right? We would have been imagining them as castles. So it's kind of like, it doesn't matter what you have, big or small. Enjoy to the fullest everything that you have. Yeah. Pleasure seems to be one of the big keywords when it comes to your guidance. And we forgot to read your significator card. So it says, go for it. The spark of fire is your life force. Yeah, the inner child. It lives within you. All you must do is claim it. Exactly. You feed your inner child and it will give you the world. Say yes to a new direction and trust that you have the energy to make a fresh start. So I would say, keep at it, continue to have that life force within you. And the only way you can continue to have life force is to feed it, to feed your inner child by having fun in life with the things that you have. Organize your life. It doesn't have to be the hard way. Sometimes a little bit of organization goes a long way. For example, how when we meal prep, the rest of the week becomes easy, and so on. So really, it's about stopping and thinking how you can make better systems for yourself or better plans for yourself. It makes life much easier. Yeah, and wake up, look at the root cause. You don't have to keep on working on how to tackle things all the time. Sometimes it's about realizing what is the root cause of something, what is causing all of these issues in the first place. You're right there, by the way. You're right there. You just need to see it. And this is the guidance on how to see it. You're not going to go far. You're there, by the way. Whether here or there, you're there. You're nearly there. Just got to turn around, change your orientation into how you're seeing things, and you're about to receive your blessing. My dear pile number 1. So this is exactly what I see in your reading. I wish you the best of luck moving forward. This is going to be a great breakthrough in life, and these two things come together. Yeah, if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. This is your breakthrough, your next breakthrough in life. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at the breakthrough that is happening in your life next. Can't wait to explore your reading. 1, 2. I'm going to pull out 4 cards, just like I've done with the first pile number 1. So these are the decks that I'll be using. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Amazonite. Your significator card is the imagination or wisdom part of Pisces with the keyword imagination. It says, take a walk on a rainbow. So let's see how this fits into your reading. And if you picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Leo, Libra, Aries, and Pisces. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's check out your oracle cards first. You've got acknowledgement. You've got the 6th Enneagram with the keyword loyalty, compulsion, ideal. So some of the keywords here are responsibility, belonging, family, sureness, solidarity, and commitment. Okay. You've got the 96th Enneagram with the keyword courage. We also have virtue up top. So the keywords here are facing your fears, audacity, daring, bravery, boldness, and soul strength. Okay. And you've got the Sun in Taurus with acquisition. You've got Mars in Libra with choice. You've got Mars in Taurus with defense, as well as, I just want to make sure you can see your cards. There we go. And you've got Sun in Virgo with health. Let me adjust this situation. There we go. And you've got the story of kindness's fortune. So sweet. The keywords here are altruism, reciprocation, and consideration. Okay. And now let's take a look at your tarot cards. We'll pull out the first row. This way we have a complete picture of what we're looking at. So you've got the Eight of Wands with a speedy wing. The Four of Cups with missed opportunities. An extra card in this deck called Regeneration, Hope of Renewed Life. And another extra card, wow, with Damon. It says, if the divine is with us, who can be against us? You've got the Nine of Wands with a second, security or safety. Okay, a second here just really makes sense because it says missed opportunity. And that's why I'm going to keep this one here. And you've got the Six of Cups with youth is to be renewed. Lovely. So this idea of regeneration, renew, a sense of renew in your reading after something that's been missed. Very interesting. Regeneration, right? Very cool. And you've got the Page of Wands with youthful friendship and enthusiasm. That's the second time we get youthful, so I'm going to keep it right next to it. It's interesting how the cards are organizing themselves by themselves. You've got the Eight of Pentacles with mastery of skills brings profit. The Two of Cups, fidelity enricheth, yeah, fidelity enricheth. Yeah, and let's stop right there and see what we're looking at, because there's a lot of energy here. I mean, as I was looking at your cards, I've noticed many different things here and there, but I don't know how they're all of these different energies: loyalty, second chance, courage. Oh my God, how acquisition, how all of this is going to come together. We'll figure it out card by card. I think the best way to begin all of this is to take a look at this story in conjunction to your significator card. So let's start out with that. We've got kindness's fortune. Kindness's fortune. Page 29. So, altruism, reciprocation, and consideration. So despite having only a single bag of rice, a kind man selflessly gave it up to save the lives of a cat and dog. How sweet. From which country is this? Myanmar. So sweet. In return, these animals became his loyal companions and bestowed upon him a magical ruby. The man's selfless act sparked a chain of events that ultimately brought him fortune and prosperity. It beautifully illustrates the cyclical nature of selfless acts, gratitude, and the bonds we form with others. I have a feeling, a helping hand, do you see? Extending a helping hand. I have now, actually, and it's the same hands here, I have a strong feeling that this is talking about a spiritual experience, or spirituality could also be things like karma. So there's something about you one day giving your hand to someone or others, helping others. Sometimes you helped others, just like the story here, even when it wasn't that easy to help them. It's not like you had a lot, so you gave, which is absolutely wonderful. We all want to, by the way, at some point have a lot in order to be able to give so many. That's a beautiful thing. But what I mean here is that you gave out help one way or the other, despite the fact that you maybe needed it yourself. And somehow with the ruby here, this has created a lot of great karma for you. So it seems to me, with acquisition here, health, defense, I feel like your four cards here are summarizing for us that breakthrough that you're going to experience in your life. It makes me feel like is this something you're already going through? This one? The snake and fire? I think so. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I am seeing that you're going to be granted a free pass with the rainbow here. It's a spiritual card, the Pisces. And such is the wisdom of spirituality. Pisces wisdom. There's something about how things work spiritually. And one of them, of course, is karma. That's how I'm like reading it intuitively. The great efforts that you have done to help others, maybe even specifically animals, who knows, to help, to give a hand out in the past, will now be that very energy that gives you a hand right now in a time where you really need it. Because this is a time where it seems you need great health. This is a time where you need protection with defense against something rough that's going on in your life. And this is the time where you're going to acquire great wealth with acquisition, all due to that karma that you have done in the past. There's a regeneration here. In fact, with youth renewed, that energy that you gave before is going to come back and give you back in that way. It seems like in these areas, you feel like you have missed opportunities. So for example, missed opportunities with the Four of Cups. In terms of your health, you might have like a concern saying, oh, I wished I had taken better care of my health before. I wish I wouldn't have done that. These could be like, I wish I had exercised. I wish I had chosen better options to eat. I wish I could have taken better care of my skin or hair. It could be really anything, but something specifically pertaining to your health where you felt well, you feel right now that you wish there's a missed opportunity here that you wish you would have. That's going to happen, and it's because of great karma that you've done in the past. We'll explore what this karma was. Fidelity enriches. Yeah, something about you being a loyal person. Oh, yes, loyalty. You were loyal in the fact in sharing your blessings. So whatever that blessings was, did you help out others with resources, with your health, with your time, with your information, anything really? You were very loyal to others. And so now is the time where your karma goes around and comes back to give you. And like I said, it's in the area of your health, especially where you felt like, oh my God, I missed this. I should have done it better. There's regeneration with your health. Defense. Defense could be several things, because we've got the dog here. Maybe you are, because look, sorry. I was going to say many things and realize something else. There is a war going on here. You must, yeah, that's what I was wondering about. You are, in fact, going through like a struggle. You're struggling with something. Let's see what that is so that I can pick up. You're fighting something. You're struggling with something. Yeah, I feel like right now there's something difficult in your life that you wish to get protection from. The fire, the snake, the wars. Yeah, you are struggling with something greatly and it's wreaking havoc somehow in your life. And I do see that your karma is coming back, circling back right now to give you an opportunity to fight this. Again, this falls in the category of the Four of Cups, specifically in the missed opportunities. Something within you feels like you're a warrior, obviously. You're still standing there fighting this. You're highly spiritual. You've got Pisces, and the card says, if the divine is with us, who can be against us? And you're right. The universe is with you. God's with you, whatever you believe in. And that is absolutely true. You're right. And that's the case. What you're fighting now, there's something about it you thinking, oh, well, it's too late for me to fight this. It looks like it's too late. Or you feel like you've missed the opportunity to fight it or something. Now, not only are you going to be protected and win over this, but it's going to happen pretty quickly as well with a speedy wing. The wonderful thing about your reading, now that we're starting to understand it, is that it's coming in the best way, like in the different areas that you need in your life. Giving you another opportunity, although you thought you've missed an opportunity. And if you think that wasn't enough, they're all coming to you at great speed with the Eight of Wands. And last but not least, of course, the acquisition. There's something about you acquiring great wealth because of your past karma. You did share your blessings with others after all. And again, there's something about, oh, I missed that opportunity. In any case, you haven't. You will find one of your breakthroughs up next falls in the area, second house, the area of the house of finances and great resources, luxury as well. And you can see the scales of karma right there with choice. The great things that you have done before are here now to give back to you in a time where you really need it. Oh, I just saw facing your fears. The defense here, it seems like you're fighting something that you're really afraid of. Or it actually could be like verbatim. Maybe you are facing your fears, like you're afraid of something. That's what you're fighting, a fear. In any case, really, that's really coming here to your karma is coming here to help you. And it says security, right? No, securitas, right? A second security or safety. So missed opportunity, a second security or safety. Whatever you feel you're afraid of and you miss that opportunity maybe to protect yourself or to do it right for yourself, you can see here that you're getting a second chance at it. I don't know what this is, of course, but I'm just reading your cards intuitively. I don't know why you feel like it's lost. Maybe let's ask so I can better translate your cards. Why do you feel like you missed an opportunity at facing your fears? Ace of Pentacles. Oh, financial security for some of you. Security, comfort, contentment. Yeah, I think some of these fears pertain to your finances. So you're getting a second, like a financial blanket. You're going to be safe financially. And the Five of Cups, I run out on every side. Yeah, there's something about you're running out of so much. Like, oh, yes, the holes in the barrel. When it comes to your fears, you feel like there are so many holes. How can you handle all of these things at the same time in order to stop the loss, to cut the losses, to be able to fight this war? You kind of feel like every resource that you have to fight it is just leaking. So this is why you kind of feel like you're missing your opportunity to fight it. It's like, how can I handle all of this when I'm losing all of these things at the same time? But you're standing there with courage, which is admirable. And you can see here that you're absolutely going to get security when it comes to that thing that you are fighting. You're going to be safe. All these three areas in your life are going to be renewed, and it's very clear it's due to an old karma acknowledgement. The good things that we do aren't forgotten. This is all energy, and it exists. Good karma helping out. This good energy is coming back around to help. Right. So let's now take a look at why you've got mastery of skills brings profit. Oh, I think these two cards are specifically talking about the acquisition card. You know, that's better with the light. I just was thinking as I was turning the light on, didn't an astrologer that I heard recently talk about how as Saturn is transiting into Pisces, it's a time where karma is being repaid or something? I think I heard that recently. And it's interesting because you've got Pisces here. We've been noticing a strong energy of karma, also the balance here. If I'm not mistaken, I think it transits around March. If you're watching this reading now, of course, it's a timeless reading. So maybe sometime around March that you can start to see all of these changes happening with great power in your life. Yeah, I think so. Right, let's get into this part here. Mastery of skills brings profit. And you've got acquisition. There's something about you mastering your work somehow that's going to generate a lot of profit. Hope of renewed life. This is a lot of money. And there's something also about your work, about how it will keep generating money for you. You see, the plants grow or the grain grows, the seeds fall, and they just keep regenerating, something about you making money forever, in my opinion. That's going to be a big thing for you also in March, it seems. So nice. Let's get details about that. You know, Two of Cups is give and take. So there's something about how your work is going to be working for you, if we can say that. How, if you have a business, for example, how your business is going to be working for you. How money, it could be how money is going to be working for you. You initially work, you make a huge lump sum. Perhaps the seeds here are talking about you reinvesting it and that money working for you. Let's explore that last part because it seems like it has an area all on its own. So let's explore what it's trying to say here. Yeah, your skills. You worked hard for your skills to create profit, and now that is going to be working for you. You see that? Let's get more information on that. And once this starts happening, remember, this was your karma. Your hard work, of course, don't get me wrong, but also your karma. So, what are we seeing here, please? The King of Cups, full of all kinds of care. There's something about you getting it with such love and honor, respect. We'll see why you have that. It's just so sweet. Yeah, your karma. And I think the way you're going to be getting your profit or your money is going to be so nice, in the most honorable, kind way. The Empress, again, is the card of abundance. She obtaineth whatsoever she desireth. Oh my God, this is so sweet. I love this for you. You must be such a sweet person, my dear pile number 2. So money is coming to you with great honor. It's going to allow you to get whatsoever you desire. It's been decided. When I look at that wand, I feel like it's saying it's been decided. Again, did you see that pouring of money? It's crazy, right? Riches are to be desired, that we may give to others. If I read it intuitively in the context of your reading, it really shows how because you've been giving to others, how riches are being bestowed upon you. It's so clear. This can't be like a coincidence at all. Let's keep that here. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Fate shall show you the way and fortune will favor you, guys. Wow. Knight of Cups. Inspired assistance. Perhaps that's what the Two of Cups is talking about. Thank you. We're starting to see now. You will be, one key we're seeing is that you'll be getting assistance with that. You'll be getting assistance with that. How? Queen of Swords, an intelligent, unbiased soul. So there's something about someone who's very knowledgeable and intelligent, who will perhaps help you use your skills in the best way to generate profit, and will maybe in that case also give you a hand and help you in making it work for you. If I were to read your cards, that's exactly what I'm seeing. How are you going to meet this person? Where are your cards? How are you going to meet this person? Yeah, you know, we did see partnership here. Someone's going to be helping you out, especially with knowledge here. An intelligent, unbiased soul. Inspired assistance. It's all inspirational. Passing on vital information to help take you out of this labyrinth. And money's going to be showering on you because of this assistance. So how are you going to meet this wonderful soul? I run out on every side during your battle. So continue to go through whatever it is that you are trying to fight. Don't stop now, because it is this, amidst this fight. You know how the yin is in the yang, or the yang is in the yin. In that case, the yang is in the yin. Look, the white, the black. The yang is in the yin. Amidst this dark energy that you're feeling and fighting, you will be meeting that person in moments where you're feeling like, how can I fight this really? This is like going out of control. And Hierophant, the teacher. This is the way to enter into glory. Exactly. Just when you thought you didn't have a handle on this any longer, you meet this teacher who shows you how to enter into glory. This is a person who's going to see what's wrong, tell you, why are you using your great mastery like that? Do this, do that. Use it like this. Now when that comes out, do this and then put it there, and you know, will really be showering you with great knowledge. You know, that knowledge that you apply and it just works. No hassle, no issues. This and this and this, put simply. Do this, do that, do this, you get this. That's how it works. That's the kind of thing I'm getting in your cards here. Someone being so generous with their intelligence. Again, a form of karma that you could have given before. Just like you have assisted others, you're getting those who are assisting you in finding your path too. My dear pile number 2, what about your health? So we've got a highlight on that. That's happening. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, please take timing with a grain of salt, but I really feel this is around March. You know, there is a shadow period also, so things might start coming together, or you might notice huge differences around, I don't know, end of February, beginning of March. You might find some, I'm not an astrologer, please don't take my word for it. If you are an astrologer, maybe you can help pile number 2 out on the dates. But yeah, something like that. I think one thing we can rely on, quote in, quote out, when it comes to timing is astrology. Tarot is reading energy. Astrology gives us the energy happening at a specific time. So I think astrologically, this is something that I can tell you to actually wait for. So yeah, perhaps something around March. Great things are happening. Virtue shows that you've had great values that you believed in. You were always there for others. And boy, is this going to come and give you a hand now. I wanted to look at, oh, by the way, I just want to tell you something before we do that. Choice means, is karma going to be there for you? Absolutely. But remember that you still have to make the right choices. And that is things like continue to take care of your health, continue to take care of your goals and your skills and all of that. Your health, obviously. So do what you need to do. Don't stop your fight. But amidst all that, the white and the black, the yang in the yin, you will find that person that will really teach you and guide you into your glory. Health. What's going to happen around your health? Because I feel like the other 2 we got an idea from. We got an idea into. So what about your health? How are you going to be safe with that? What is that opportunity that you're getting back? King of Pentacles in health? Wow. The stars show to the kings the way to follow. So here's the thing. You are going to have great strength. King of Pentacles, that is the pinnacle of that element. So yeah, second house, the Pentacles, you're going to have great health. Again, with regards to your health, the stars show to the kings the way to follow. You will also be getting great guidance on how to have great health throughout. You're going to be shine. Your health is going to be radiating vitality. Make sure you follow the guidance that you will have with your health. You might find the right experts telling you the right thing that you need to hear for your health. Experts, maybe you'll meet someone by accident, maybe you're going to go to the exact right expert that can help you. In any case, what I know is that the stars are going to guide you. You are going to get information on that. Use that information wisely to take good care of yourself, and your health will be shining with vitality also by March. If I'm reading this correctly, I think it is definitely by March. And that's why you've got speed here with a speedy wing. Speedy recovery, speedy defense, taking you out of that what you are fighting. You're finally going to rest. You're not going to have to fight this any longer. And speedy results to your hard work in terms of your finances. Speedy acquisition through guidance. So, my dear pile number 2, continue to follow your guidance in all of the areas that we see on the table. Even when it comes to your defense, I think you're going to be, obviously here the theme is that you're going to be guided into safety. So follow your guidance. By March, huge things are going to change. If you're watching this later, I would say for you, it's in 2 months' time, you might see things changing drastically for you. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in terms of what breakthrough in your life are you going to see next. I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your next breakthrough in your life. What is it going to be? These are the decks that I'll be using in your reading today. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them for you guys below. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful rose quartz. Your significator card is the wisdom aspect of Libra with the keyword balance. It says a checkered pattern. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, and Gemini. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay. So let's get straight into it. Actually, we have one more card to pull out from this deck. Thank you so much. And let's see what you've got. So you've got the 9th Enneagram with the keyword harmony, compulsion, ideal. So the keywords here are tranquility, kindness, calm, comfort, adaptation, and friendliness. It is between forgetting and asserting oneself. Harmony and balance. Wow. Okay, I just noticed that. Interesting. Okay. Between forgetting and asserting oneself. Right. You've got Mars and Gemini with the keyword decision. What? Balance, harmony, decision kind of falls all under the same energy. Balance, decision. They all remind me of the Justice card for sure. Harmony, balance, decision. Yeah, with Libra, decision for sure. Making a decision. Okay, so you've got Saturn in Scorpio with inheritance. You've got Venus in Scorpio with secrets. Another Scorpio card. And You've got Venus in Taurus with romance. Double Venus, double Scorpio. You've got grief. That exact card popped up in pile number 1. I would say if you're drawn to pile number 1, I highly recommend it. Okay, grief. How about that? Yeah, there we go. And you've got the story of the crocodile and the boy. The keywords here are beginnings, endings, evolution. Beginnings, endings, evolution. Okay. I love how this card is depicted. We can see the rest of the crocodile under the water, and we can see the boy and the crocodile's relationship right up top. I love the art here. In any case, let's take a look now at your tarot cards. So, you've got the Two of Swords. Look at that. There's company. There seems to be someone there. Company, and a dear one. Because these two, they've got each other's backs. They don't know what's going to happen. They're on alert mode. But one thing's for sure, they've got each other's backs. So there's something about a dear connection going on here. You've got Nine of Cups. Speaking of dear connections, you've got a lot of Venus for sure. Right, Nine of Cups, beautiful card. Should I bring this down a bit? Yeah, I think I should. You've got the Hanged Man. You've got the Queen of Cups. Okay. The Three of Wands. And do we have space? I think we can pull out one more card if I push it a bit. And you've got the Five of Pentacles. I'm glad I did. It definitely gives perspective to what we're looking at. All right, let me adjust this and I'll be back. I feel like you have been greatly betrayed before. With this specific Five of Pentacles, it looks like these wolves are very, mean is an understatement. They are cruel. They are beyond that. They're taking the chicken's eggs and she's begging for her children. So this is beyond cruel here. It looks like someone in your life has caused you great grief. Your reading seems to be centered around companionship, someone who's got your back. I kind of feel like you were greatly betrayed before by somebody, and in a disgraceful way, is what I'm seeing with the Five of Pentacles here. And this has caused great grief for you. You can see the weight of the world on your shoulders, on your back. I think you've been treading ever since with great heaviness. That is taking us to what I see as a breakthrough here happening in your life. All of the Scorpio energy, Scorpio is intense. There's something about the balance here. Some energy readjusting itself, just as you've been through intense grief from someone who's done something despicable, or a group of people even who have done something despicable. Whatever that energy was, they took something valuable. It could be your trust, your heart, your relationship together. I don't know. They've done something horrible in the most unhonorable way. And just as that happened, there seems to be, with the balance, some great kindness and comfort and friendliness, a great companion that you will be meeting next. It's a breakthrough in your life. Why? Because this is not just any companion. That could, of course, be a love relationship. That could be a friend. It's definitely somebody who's going to have your back next. A great partner in life even that you're going to meet. Queen of Cups really shows that there's a lot of genuinely good emotions that are going to happen between the two of you, a friend or a lover. Let's take a look at this story. In this way, we can get a perspective on how this is a breakthrough in your life. So the crocodile and the boy. The crocodile and the boy. Anyways, page 42. The crocodile and the boy, beginnings, endings, and evolution. When a kind boy rescued a small, lonely crocodile, they cultivated an unlikely bond, allowing the duo to experience friendship and adventure in each other's company. After many years of roaming together, and the old crocodile grew weary and it fell asleep for the very last time. Plant life grew on the crocodile's vast body and became known as the island Timor. Interesting. Well, first of all, let's start it bit by bit. I can see that you're going to have a great friendship next. Someone who will have your back for the rest of your life. And you them as well. I see that it's a breakthrough because both of you will live a wonderful life together. Like, let's say this is, for example, a best friend. You will be achieving many dreams coming true together with the Nine of Cups. You will, things like, let's say you always wanted to travel the world. You'll travel the world. Let's say you always wanted to do, succeed in life. You'll succeed in life. I feel like together you'll be able to help each other and have a wonderful life together. And it doesn't stop there. The great life that you are going to live with this person and experience with this person, and the wonderful connection that you're going to have with this person, that's going to feel like true family, is not going to just have a great effect on you as you live. It looks to me like you're going to outlive this person, because with inheritance here, even after a long life, when they are not there anymore, they will be leaving you with something valuable. And I know you probably don't want to hear something like that. Like, why are we talking about a long life? Guys, I just got to tell you what I'm seeing in your cards. There is something about them leaving you something huge. The crocodile turning into an island, and you can see the greenery growing on them. There's something, it seems to me like this person will help you create such a beautiful life in which you will enjoy with them. But something about even after a long life, when they're not there, they're gonna leave behind something for you to continue to live an amazing life. It seems like with the Three of Wands, this is something that's gonna start right away. Do you see here there are some letters that are being exchanged between these two? It looks like somebody's fishing for someone. So for a lot of you, it could be a love relationship. For a lot of you, actually, it looks like somebody is gonna like you. You're gonna like someone. There's like this hunting phase going on, flirting phase, passing on letters or messages to each other. There's definitely this phase going on here. There is a little bit of a waiting phase in this connection. I'm not gonna lie to you, with the Hanged Man, but it's gonna be a sweet one. You see how this Hanged Man is still playing the violin and getting money for it. appreciation for it. So I don't know why there's a waiting phase. Maybe the hunting is a little bit like it's going to take some time. Why? Let's see. Where are your cards? Why is this hunting phase taking some time with the Hanged Man? Queen of Wands, they see you as amazing. This is like the card, the archetype of being the most attractive archetype and charismatic card in the deck. The Queen of Wands, because they truly see you as intimidating in a good way. Like they see you highly attractive, they see you super interesting. They really are going to put you in a pedestal, in a well-deserved pedestal. They really admire you, something along the lines of thinking you're out of their league. Something about being frozen when they see you, something about you being so attractive, so amazing, they can't believe it. So that's why it's gonna be like, it's gonna take some time here. That's the reason for that, yeah. So, but it's gonna start right away with the Three of Wands. So how is this starting right away? Let me complete the picture. I'll get to that. I'll leave the deck here so I don't forget this thought. But I was talking about intensity. Just as intense as the energy that you've gone through before with the grief. I think this person, it's not like anyone's gonna fix you or anything, but will provide great energy for you to heal this grief, because there's balance here. Just as it was intense previously, perhaps the intensity the other way around, the yin and the yang, will somehow help with your process of working with these emotions and releasing that grief. Look, with romance here, for most of you, this is a romantic connection, and the love between the two of you is going to be very deep, very healing, very intense in a very good way. For a lot of you, this is someone who you will have a family with. You know, you've got a lot of Venusian energy, even Libra. That's the planet of Libra. So yeah, I feel like that intensity is helping you heal that grief. You're carrying so much grief on your shoulders. So how is this going to help you with the grief? This great companion. Look, this is a companion who's not just going to be so loving, but there's a great friendship between the two of you. There's a lot of exciting adventures with the Three of Wands that you're going to do together. There's a lot of genuine love. And most importantly, this is someone who's got your back and you've got theirs. Like, do you see how beautiful this connection is? I think I should be careful here. I don't think YouTube's gonna like that. Okay, yeah, I was gonna ask, how is it starting right away with the Three of Wands? It looks like this is a connection, seeing the background here. I want to say I picked up the Justice card here when I looked at the three cards. It kind of gives me an idea that this is destined. You're destined to meet this person. You are destined to go through this healing journey with them. And yeah, so let's see, how are you going to meet them? The Three of Cups, through intimate connections. You're going to meet them through your close relationships. Look, you've got some people here, or some very sweet insects here, and you've got companions here. There's something about the connections they are connected to your connections. That's how it's happening. Three of Cups. So this is happening right away. If you are invited, I would say, to any recent parties, I would say don't skip them. Accept, any invitations these days. Maybe this is New Year's. Maybe this is someone you've met in New Year's or during the holidays already. You've got the Six of Pentacles. We're still looking at how this is going to begin. Six of Pentacles. And, whoa, you've got the Judgment card. One thing I can tell you about this relationship is it's going to launch right away. Like, you're going to hit it off, I want to say, right away. So, Six of Pentacles. When it comes to how is this going to start, there seems to be assistance. This person is going to right away suggest in assisting you with something. There's communication, obviously, and this person is trying to fish, like trying to get to know you. It looks to me like you are going to be meeting them in a party or some form of celebration, or gathering with close ones, or gathering with a community like-minded, like a community that is interested in the same thing. So things like, let's say you are going to a concert, for example. So everyone that's going to the concert is there, gathered there because they love this type of music or this band or this artist. Or maybe while you are doing an activity that you love, and so everyone that's there is gathered doing that activity. So all of this could be the Three of Cups. I feel like communication is going to begin right away between the two of you. This person will be like watching, communicating, trying to, get your attention, fishing for your attention, but is not sure how you feel. So one way they're figuring out to get close to you is through assistance with the Six of Pentacles. Through their maybe discussions with you, they find out what you need and they're like, oh, I can totally help you with that, or something like that. Such a sweet energy. So they're going to offer assistance, and they will try to help you with everything that they can and have. They will be very generous. That's the card of generosity with the Six of Pentacles. They will be very generous with their assistance. I think you're going to love even what they're offering, not because, they're offering a lot. It's more like you're loving the soul behind them, the generosity. And also you love the assistance that they give you. In any case, with the Judgment card, you can see here, this is going to launch very quickly, this connection between you and someone. Yeah. This reminds me of a goal. I think this person is going to mark the goal, exactly what you are looking for. Also, you're going to find a great person thinking, wow, how did I find this great person out of nowhere? There's something about you being stuck between four walls. So maybe you're working in an office all day and you're thinking, how am I going to meet this person? Or maybe you're stuck between four walls. You don't get out of the house frequently. So you're thinking, how am I going to meet a great person like that? So there's something about your cards that is showing you will meet exactly the person that you are looking for, although you feel like the opportunities, how can opportunities appear when it's all enclosed? And that's how the universe works. Yes, of course we should go and try and get what we want, absolutely. But you never know how things happen. We keep getting stuck on thinking, how is my wish going to happen? For example, how is money going to happen? How is this going to happen, when there's no way it can? But it's our limited thoughts at the end of the day, and this is one of them. Out of nowhere, this person, exactly what you want, appears. That does not cancel the idea, as mentioned, that we should always go out and look for what we want in life, but also while remembering that life is more abundant than we think it is. Okay, so yeah, that's how I see you're meeting this person. There's always something about you have your own community and they are part of it without you realizing. Something like that. It's like they are around. You just haven't seen them yet. I think you are around and your eyes haven't met, you haven't seen each other yet. You're in each other's vicinity, meaning you maybe meet the same people every day, but you haven't seen each other. That could be one interpretation of it. But yeah, that's going to be a huge breakthrough, because it's a wonderful, wonderful person, wonderful connection, wonderful companionship, and also because of the great things you are going to create together and the life that you're going to create together. I think the way you've got each other's backs, as opposed to that cruel energy that we saw in the Five of Pentacles here, is going to be very healing. I wanted to ask, how is this going to be healing? How is this connection going to be healing, bringing this harmony? And what is decisions trying to say? This is another thing we'll explore in a moment. So how is this connection healing? What's going to happen? Page of Swords. Two of Wands. Yes, the Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. It seems to me that in order for you to heal, your mind needs what is it called? I don't want to say a schedule, but it needs to depend for a while on something consistent. Like with the military here, they have a consistent routine, consistent, strict schedule. You can depend on it, you know? You can totally depend and count on the fact that if a soldier is meant to be there at 4:03 p.m., they're going to be there at exactly 4:03 p.m. Everything runs like clockwork. So there's something about how your mind, with the swords here, needs to see, with the Two of Wands, that's the card of seeing, some structure in your outside world in order to be able to get into the healing process and be able to heal itself. And while we don't want to depend on anything on our outside world, of course, but environment is important, and environments are vital for healing. And so it looks to me like this person is going to provide you with the type of consistency, a type of harmonious environment, consistent environment that your mind, I don't want to say needs, I will say needs, in order to be able to get into its full capacity of healing for you. It's kind of like an environment for a while in order for a person to be able to stand on their own 2 feet again and then be able to exercise their muscles again. But thinking that one would be able to hit the ground running before they heal their broken legs is not realistical. So it's kind of similar when it comes to the mind here. And I'm not an expert, I'm just reading the cards, of course. There's something about your particular situation of grief, of your mind being able to fully heal as they watch something consistent and reliable, someone who's there, got your back. You can depend on that. Not that you should depend on anyone, of course, but someone who's definitely got your back. See, the back here is the shelter of the tortoise. So that sort of safety is a vessel that your mind is going to use to its favor to fully heal and recuperate. Let's put it this way. Your mind seeing that this energy is consistently there will allow it, with the Queen of Swords, that's the balance of the mind. The Queen of Swords will allow it to come back to the balance. So balance, balance, balance. This person will give you the environment needed for your mind to find its balance. And it's going to be a beautiful relationship. It's going to be intense, full of emotions. And 8, that's a house of transformation. We did see transformation in your story. Where is it? Evolution. Yeah. This environment is allowing you to evolve as a person. That's what I'm seeing. Finally, I want to take a look at what this decision card is trying to say. Why do you have the card decision? Why do you have the card decision? What's going on here? What does that mean? What decision are we looking at? Yeah, especially that Libra could be indecisive, but then you've got decision here. So what is that, please? The High Priestess. Knight of Wands. There's a lot of secrecy here. Shh. There's a lot of so much effort being put. Feelings of someone going to war. And then the Knight of Wands talks about charge. Could this be talking about how someone is going to have an intense crush on you, not going to show it for a while, is going to be putting so much effort that you have no idea about, until with the Knight of Wands, one day they take the decision to show you, and all of that intense passion and emotions and desire and just knowing how much they want you shows up from nothing to all. Kind of thing. Is that what it's trying to say? Just a confirmation. Am I seeing this correct? And why are we seeing this on a card all on its own? You keep getting in your reading something about it will take some time in the beginning. And this person is really intimidated by how amazing you are. They really like you, this person. So why do we keep seeing this type of energy, please? Even this card, I placed it here without realizing. It starts now, but it seems like it's going to take some time of watching, observing. But you hit it off. Yeah, you hit it off as the friendship. But from their side, maybe they don't know what you think. Queen of Pentacles. And it's a group of people here. Queen of Pentacles. What am I missing here? One more card. No, there's something I'm missing. There's something I'm missing. The Justice. The Justice. Fate. Fate. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yes. It has been... It's fated for you. The decision here is more like fate. It's actually the card that made me realize that this is talking about the background of the Justice. Thank you. The cards are amazing, how the energies come out to explain to you. Yes, it's fated to begin now. It's fated to begin now. It's also fated for you not to see it right away, and for them to take their time to adjust themselves, and then you guys hitting it off intensely. Yeah, it is fated that you shall take piece by piece, and not all at once in the beginning. So, yeah, that idea of that intensity shall come later on all at once, but in the beginning, it's like you are all waiting for it, looking for it. Maybe getting just a taste out of it. Yeah, it looks like that. So I'm seeing that there's a phase of mystery going on between the two of you for a while in the beginning. They don't know what you think. You don't maybe fully understand what's going on. And then at a fated date, it all comes out and you experience that intensity. It is designed like that for a while. You get a taste here and there in the beginning, but the taste is so sweet. And like I said, the reason for that is because this person is a little bit worried about maybe losing you. Their process of trying to hunt what they believe something is greatly desirable for them. But at the end of the day, this is going to be a wonderful person that will always have your back, and you will love your lives with them with the 9 of Cups. A very healing connection that will take its time in the beginning. What's your guidance on that? Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Do your own thing, enjoy your life. Continue to do your own thing. Don't pay attention to that now. You will have them paying attention to you. Perhaps they're the ones doing the hunting in that case. So yeah, just pay attention to your life until the Ace of Wands, this begins. It means don't overconsume yourself with it. Things are destined to happen when they're destined to happen. Yeah, my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your reading. This is your breakthrough in life that is happening, a wonderful person, and together you will build a beautiful life full of many dreams coming true, one after the other, in your life. I wish you the best of luck with that, and I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!